Kazakhstan is the most developed country in Central Asia. Area-wise, it's 9th largest country in the world, but it has a tiny population of 16.2 million. Kazakhstani voters have just elected their president Nur Sultan Nazarbayev for the third time as in the president's office. President Nazarbayev is in power since 1991. But this time around, during his third term, his dream is to take Kazakhstan further, higher in the ranks of countries. He says that Kazakhstan will be amongst the 50 most developed countries in the world. And how he's going to do it? He's going to do it through education. Kazakhstan is the only state here in Central Asia with modern Western-style institutions. Kazakhstan Institute of Management, Economic and Strategic Research is one such university in Almaty, which is preparing future leaders of Kazakhstan. 44% of Kazakhstani population comprise of young people. These young people are very competitive, and if they are trained in institutes like that and Kazakhstani education develops at the pace at which it is developing now, within next few years Kazakhstan will be amongst the top countries in the world because it is rich in natural resources, it does not have foreign debt, and it has a very enterprising and very intelligent and talented youth. Kazakhstani professionals are also contributing in the development of this country in education sector. We have Larissa with us who can tell us what she thinks about Kazakhstan's education system and where it is going in future.
Thank you. I work in KMAP for almost 10 years as the Dean of Enrollment Management, and basically in terms of the changes, in terms of the reforms in educational system, I would like to strengthen that in Kazakhstan the reforms go through all the sectors. It goes from the preschool education, it goes in primary education, and secondary, and of course in higher education where we work. The goals of the government and the goals of the countries are stipulated in many national strategic documents, and basically the targets are to be one of the most competitive countries. And without human resources, without human capital, it is impossible to achieve those. So basically we educators in Kazakhstan understand a crucial role, and we do everything possible to make sure that the best international practices, the best working experience that working with the industry and the students we employ here in Kazakhstan in many areas. It goes definitely from curriculum to the student services and of course to the profile of our alumni who contribute heavily as of now to the development and will definitely contribute.
Let's talk to Dr. Buland, who is from Turkey and he is in Kazakhstan for the last several years. What do you think, Dr. Buland, about education system in this country, and do you think it's realistic that in the next 5 to 10 years Kazakhstan can be in top 50 countries of the world?
Well, I believe so. I have been in Kazakhstan since almost 4 years, and what I saw is that there's a huge improvement. And again, I believe that in the direction of President Nazarbayev, the Kazakhstan will be in the first 50 countries very soon, not after 1 or 2 decades, but sooner. Especially the government projects which started in the past years related with innovative industrialization, this will realize Kazakhstan to be in the top countries. These are my belief.
How would you compare it with Turkey? Kazakhstan in terms of development when Turkey was at this stage? Do you think Kazakhstan is on the right path?
Kazakhstan is just entering into the right path. They have different strategies because of their sources. First, Kazakhstan depends on extractive industries. Up to now, this is what they depended. But I strongly believe that this shouldn't be their long-term growth target. They have to develop the non-extractive industries through cluster policies. Turkey's development is totally different because Turkey didn't have rich
natural resources.
Natural resources.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
We have Dr. Francis Amago from the United States, and he is a specialist in public administration. Let's see what he says about the future of education in this country.
I think the future is very positive because the country is striving very hard to integrate with the international community with the move toward the Bologna process. And the goal of the president is that the country should be in the top 50 economies by 2030 or thereabout. And I think KIMEP is playing a very positive role, by bringing experienced experts from various countries in the world to help educate the people of Kazakhstan.
And now we are asking from another expert, Dr. Terence Blackburn, who is a specialist in math. He's again from the United States, here in Kazakhstan, in the middle of Central Asia, to develop education system here in this country. Let's see what he says.
Kazakhstan is poised to be one of the top 50 countries in the world. In order to do that, however, they must strengthen the infrastructure of the country, and most important to that is education. President Nazarbayev has said that over the next 20 years that the universities in Kazakhstan must change to develop more skills teaching and more ability to accomplish projects within the education system, not just to teach theoretic knowledge.
Dr. Blackburn, what are the major challenges this country is facing in education sector?
The issue of change itself, because under the traditional Soviet model of education, much of the teaching, except in the science and math, which was wonderfully done, the rest of it is very, very theoretic and does not give students the skills to go out and become contributing members of society. What KIMEP is doing, and what the other colleges and universities must do, is integrate skills teaching, must integrate the ability to contribute to the society in all of the areas, in law, in business, in the social sciences. Those are vitally important to the future of Kazakhstan.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So all the ingredients are there. All the spices are there. The young talent, huge natural resources, experts from foreign countries and different cultures, and above all, an ambition to develop, an ambition to build, and an ambition to educate its young people. Kazakhstan can be on the path to be one of the most developed countries in the world. Shiraz Paracha, Almaty, Kazakhstan. Thank you very much, Thais. We have done a wonderful project today. I hope when we will see it, it will look professional, even though we don't have professional equipment with us here. It's weekend, it's a holiday. But thank you very much for doing this project for us.